Cook. Cookie is a cookie man. No one can catch Cookie, said while running. Jimin. First, let me catch you, then I will tell you. Cook. What will Appa tell to Cookie? Cookie is listening. Appa can say. Jimin. Cookie, come here fast. You can't go school like this. Cook. Wait, Cookie will go school like this only. Jimin. Cookie, can't you listen at once? Cook. Cookie listens everything at once. Cookie has two ears. See? Showed him his ears. Jimin. Cookie, stop running. Appa can't run anymore. Cook. Oh yeah, Appa has small baby feet, na? Appa should drink nana milk and become strong like Cookie. Cookie is so strong. Cookie can run more. Jimin. I think I should stop Cookie's nana milk. Cook. Cookie knows Appa can't do this because Appa loves Cookie so much, na? Jimin looked at Yoongi, who came there with his medical bag. Yoongi, catch Cookie. Yoongi caught him. I caught you, you naughty boy. Now, where will you go? Cook wins. It's teaching that I can't help Appa. Yoongi gently pinched on his nose. It's cheating, not teaching. Cook. It's shame that teach poor Cookie. Yoongi. Dada hasn't teached. Face palmed himself. I mean cheated. Cookie, by correcting your language, I will forget my own language. Why do you always pronounce wrong words? Cook. Cookie's right, Dada. Words are wrong. Cookie's only notion, but Dada has teached poor Cookie. Yoongi, how? Cook. Dada can't help Appa. Appa should catch Cookie, not Dada. Yoongi, Dada and Appa aren't different. Dada and Appa are same. Looked at Jimin, who was sitting on the couch. Are you alright? Jimin slowly nodded his head. Your son is making me run behind himself from past half an hour. Yoongi looked at Cookie. Cookie, what's this? Why are you troubling Appa? Cook. Cookie isn't troubling Appa. Appa is troubling poor Cookie. Yoongi looked at Cookie's legs. And what's this? Cook looked at himself. What? Cookie got ready for Cookie's school? Yoongi looked at Cookie. Will you go to school like this? Looked at Jimin. Seriously? Jimin showed him Cookie's pants. I'm running behind him to make him wear his pants, but he's saying he will go to school like this. Yoongi widened his eyes. What? Cookie, now what's this new drama? Cook. Cookie isn't doing any drama, Dada. Cookie won't wear these pants. It's so uncomfy. Cookie will go like this. Cookie loves open. Yoongi took the pants from Jimin's hands. No ways, you can't go anywhere like this. You should be dressed properly. Cook threw the pants. No, Cookie won't wear this. Yoongi, I can't believe this. How can my own son be this much shameless? Whatever, Cookie wanna wear it or not, Cookie has to wear it. Cook climbed on the center table. Why would Cookie wear this? Cookie is a cookie man. Cookie man do anything. Yoongi, now what's Cookie man? I heard Superman, Spider-Man, Batman, Iron Man, Ant-Man, even Aquaman too. But what's this Cookie man? Cook. Cookie Man is new superhero who will save all the children from teachers' extra homework. Yoongi, okay, but I don't understand. Why don't you wanna wear pants? Cook, oh for Dada, you still didn't understand that it's Cookie Man's style. Yoongi, but Cookie can't follow this. Cook, when Superman can wear boxers above his pants, then why can't Cookie Man wear only boxers? Yoongi, Cookie, I don't have answer of your every question. Something you can't do. Now stop arguing and wear your pants. Your school bus will be here in no time. Made him wear his pants. Jimin, Yoongi, I already packed your bag. Please check once again and let me know if I forget anything. Yoongi, Cook, Dada, when will you come back? Yoongi, in 2 days, you know na, your dada is a doctor, so your dada should go to out of town to treat patients. Their dada has to attend a seminar. After that, dada will be back. Till then, Kookie has to take care of the house and Appa. Kookie should behave like a responsible person. Okay, don't trouble Appa. Cook. Don't worry, Dada. Cookie is a big boy. Cookie will handle Appa in home. Dada should go and treat people. Cookie's Dada is the best. Yoongi kissed on his forehead. Take care of yourself, okay? Cookie already went to his school by school bus. Right now, Yoonmin was standing at the mansion's entrance to wait Yoongi's staff to pick him. Yoongi, Jimin, I will be back in 2 days. I'm just one call away. Call me whenever you want. Don't hesitate to call me. You have my colleague's number now. If I won't pick the call, then call them. Jimin smiled. You are telling me since last night. Why are you worrying this much? It's not your first time to go leaving me alone. Yoongi, yeah, I left you alone too, but I never leave you alone for 2 days, and Cookie is getting naughtier day by day. I'm worried. How will you handle him alone? Jimin, don't worry. Yeah, I know Cookie is naughty, but he's sensible too. He becomes super protective when you aren't here, so don't worry about us. It's just 2 days. It will be past in blink of eyes. Now, don't be tense. See, your car is here. Yoongi kissed on his forehead. I will be back soon. Love you so much. Jimin smiled. Love you too. Time skipped after some times. Cookie was in school and Yoongi went out of the town. Jimin came to local market to buy the things. After completing his household chores, he was looking so happy. Jimin, after so long, I came to look in market. I got tired and bored to go to the same convenience stores again and again. Yoongi always stopped me to come here. But how can he know the happiness and peace of doing shopping in local market? Today I will make so many tasty dishes for me and Cookie. He is also a big foodie like me. He will be super happy. And tonight we will go to late night street food stall for our dinner. Tomorrow is Sunday, so no worries of waking up early. Both Appa and Cookie will do lots of fun. Tomorrow I will take Cookie to amusement park. He wanna go to new amusement park since a long time. I heard there are so many amazing rides, and day after tomorrow we will go on shopping. Yeah, it's a perfect plan. Let's Cookie come back home from his school. I will tell him about our 2 days plan. He will start jumping and dancing in happiness. I can't wait to see his cute reaction, his funny smile. Let me buy the things fast and go to home before Cookie's arrival. He happily planned his next 2 days schedule, being totally unaware that his happiness already got evil eye. His past is waiting him to haunt him once again and make him cry in pain. He happily brought all the things and heading back to home while humming the song. He was so happy when he was going to cross the road. He saw a crowd was gathered. Being a curious soul, he went there to get to know what's happening there. He saw there was a middle-aged woman and few cops. He patted a man's shoulder and asked him, Jimin, Yang, what's happening here? Why are cops talking to that Azuma? Is anyone disturb her? Man looked at him. No one disturbed her. Jimin, then why are cops here? Poor Azuma was looking so disturbed. Man looked at him. Don't go on her innocent face. She's a psycho. She beat her daughter mercilessly and tried, then burned her hand just because she stopped her to eat extra food. Not only this, she tried to burn her alive and ran away to market to save her life. How can be a mother can be such an insensitive and cruel? I can't believe this. She has no right to stay alive. She is dangerous for everyone. Jimin saw her daughter's burnt hand and tightened the grip on the bags which was he holding. He started feeling uneasiness, he started sweating, his breathing started getting heavy. He closed his eyes and ran away to his home. He somehow came back to home and locked the door from inside. He threw the bags on the floor and started screaming loudly. Jimmy, no, 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 I will do everything whenever you want, but please don't hit me. No, I won't go in front of anyone. Please don't burn me. It, it hurts, back, please. Oma, Papa, save me, please. My hands. It hurts. Papa, please save me. Oma. He started getting flashback of his traumatic past. He started throwing the things. Yoongi and Kookie weren't here to handle him. He was screaming and crying. He didn't understand what should he do. He got worse panic attack and passed out on the floor. Arthur's point of view, Jimin belongs to royal family. He was happily living with his parents. He was his parents' only child. They raised him with so much love and care, but one day his dad's the most trustworthy person killed his parents to get their property. Jimin's mom hired Jimin and saved his life. When that person knew all the properties were on Jimin's name and if he dies before he turned 18, then all the properties will go to the government. So he had to raise Jimin until he turned 18. He brought Jimin to his home. His wife and daughter were very jealous from him because he is so pretty. His wife started torturing him. Jimin was only 9 years old when he lost his parents. His wife became blind in envy. She hated him so much. She wasn't only beating him mercilessly, she made him her servant and told him to do every single thing. She didn't let him eat and water. Jimin's condition turned worse. Nobody knows Jimin was living in their house because they never let Jimin to go out from the house. She put clothes in her mouth, then beat him. They didn't even let him to scream. After beating him like this, they told him to do works. Poor Jimin didn't have any option rather than obeying them. One day when their daughter's boyfriend came home he saw Jimin and got mesmerized to see his beauty, which his wife and daughter couldn't tolerate. So they Jimin's hand and face with secret. Poor boy couldn't even scream because he had clothes in his mouth. This torture continues till he turned 18. After turning 18, they transferred his property on their name and again beat him mercilessly. They took him an old house where no one came and locked him inside and set the fire. They all happily left from there. Jimin somehow came out from there and ran to road. It was night time, so many vehicles passed from him. They saw him but didn't come forward to help him except Yoongi, who was passing by there. He was finally a medical student and doing internship. He admitted him in his hospital. He got several injuries and fractures. Physically and mentally, he was so weak. He went in coma for a year. Yoongi filed a police complaint on his behalf and sent them behind the bars. He took care of Jimin just like a newborn baby. After 5 years, they both got married. Yoongi made sure that Jimin never saw anything which can trigger his past trauma. For that, he did everything. After Kookie's birth, Jimin got involved in him and didn't get a single nightmare of his past. They all were so happy. Yoongi thought Jimin's trauma got healed, but if he knows that trauma can't be healed, they just hide behind the happiness and can haunt anytime and anywhere. Which exactly happened with Jimin. Today's incident reminded him his traumatic past. He couldn't bear the pain and passed out. Yoongi isn't here now. Who will save Jimin? Time skipped after some times. Kookie's school bus dropped him at his home. He happily came to home and pressed the doorbell. He was so excited to be the responsible boy's duty which his dada gave him before leaving the house. Poor soul doesn't know what is he going to face. He pressed the doorbell multiple of times and banged the door too, but Jimin didn't open the door. Then he remembered he also has a key of the house. He unlocked the door and came inside. He was going to greet home happily but got shocked to see the condition of the house. Everything was shattered. He dropped his school bag on the floor and started looking for Jimin and found him at the corner. He was laying on the floor. He quickly went to him and started shaking him. Cook, while crying and shaking hard, Appa, Appa, what? Why are you sleeping here? Appa, wiki na. Appa, what happened to you? Appa, please wiki na. Cookie is scared. Appa. Why aren't Appa wiki? Now what should Cookie do? Dada. Cookie called to Dada. Dada will do something. With that, he came to living room and called Yoongi from landline phone. But Yoongi wasn't answering the call. Cookie didn't know any other person's mobile number. He called him multiple of times but got no response. Yoongi was so busy with his patient and his mobile was on silent mode. Cookie again came to Jimin and started shaking him with his full strength, but no use. Jimin wasn't reacting. At last, he put his head on Jimin's chest and hugged him tightly. He was crying and hearing Jimin's heartbeat. Yoongi saw his mobile and found this much missed call. He got panicked and immediately called Jimin. Kookie was hugging Jimin and heard his mobile's ringtone. He followed the ringtone and found him mobile in one of bag. He quickly picked the call. OTP, Yoongi. Hello Jimin, what happened? I was busy with my pay. Cut off. Cook, cracked voice. Dada! Yoongi panicked. Cookie, what happened, baby? Why are you crying? Cook, Dada, something happened to Appa. Appa isn't wiki. Cookie was crying, but Appa aren't moving. Yoongi, more panic. What happened to Jimin? Where are you? Cook, Cookie's so scared, Dada. Yoongi, Cookie, baby, don't be scared. Wait, let me switch the call on video call. Show me, where is Appa? What happened to him? Cook turned on video call option. Dada, see, Appa isn't saying anything. Yoongi, Cookie, calm down and put the mobile closer to him. Cook placed the mobile on Jimin's face. Here is Appa. Yoongi looked at his face and tried to examine him. Cookie splashed some water drops on his face. Cook leaned the mobile on the door. Otte! He brought the glass of water and started splashing the water on his face, but nothing happens. Yoongi called his hospital by other mobile to send a new doctor to treat Jimin, but his bad luck on their home's route, a big accident happened. Because of that, whole route was blocked. No one come to home. They have to wait for few hours. Now Yoongi is more panicked because first Jimin's this condition, then Kookie is alone with him. Kookie brought one jug of water and poured on him together. With a sudden splash of water, he woke up. While taking deep breath, he saw Kookie was standing there with an empty jug and smiling while looking at him. He again got a flashback of his past when he used to wake up like this. He got more panicked. Kookie was so happy. He happily went to him to hug his appa. Yoongi sighed in relief to see him awaken. But Jimin was looking at Kookie with terrified eyes. He was looking here and there to find something to protect himself. Kook hugged him tightly. Appa! Jimin harshly pushed him. No, 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 no! Yoongi screamed, Kookie! Kook fell on the floor on his hand and started crying in pain. Ah! Yoongi, Kookie, where are you? Are you alright, Kookie? Kook held his hand. Abba! Jimin, no, 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 please don't beat me. Ah, it hurts. Oh, ma, please save me. Both Yoonkook got shocked to see Jimin's state. Kookie was totally unaware of this. He didn't know what happened to his appa, but Yoongi quickly understood. He became numb. After 5 years, he again got panic attack. Yoongi angrily punched his fist on the wall out of frustration. He was so helpless. He can't fulfill his both the duties as a doctor. He can't treat his patient, and as a father and husband, he wasn't there to protect his family when he needs him the most. Kookie couldn't see Jimin's state and trying to hug him once again, but this time Yoongi stopped him and told him to stay away from Jimin. No matter what happened, don't come closer to him. He booked the cab to home. He called Jimin's psychiatrist who treated him 5 years ago and got to know that his flight will land tomorrow. Jimin was screaming and crying. Kookie was sitting on the floor, little far away from him and watching him while crying. He was so scared. Yoongi was keeping his eyes on both of them by video call. Kook brought 2 pulses from his room and threw one to Jimin. Appa! Jimin threw the pulse. Don't beat me! Kook looked at him. Appa! Kookie won't beat you. You are safe. Here is no one who can hurt Kookie's appa. It's pulsy. It won't hurt. See? Kookie also has a pulsy. Showed him his pulsy. Hugged him tightly like this. Hugged him tightly. Jimin looked at the pulsy and picked him like this. Kook looked at him. Like this. Now wipe your tears too. Wiped his tears. See, Kookie is also not crying. Jimin looked at him and wiped his tears. Oh, okay. Kook looked at him. Calm down, Kookie is here with Appa. Jimin looked at him and hugged his pulsy tightly. Oh, ma. Kookie went to bring his clothes and changed in front of Jimin. He didn't want to leave him alone. Jimin wasn't crying. He was only hugging his pulsy and sitting at the corner. Kookie was picking the things from the floor and putting in the bag. Jimin was looking at him through pulsy. Yoongi sighed in relief to see that Jimin wasn't behaving impulsive. He was stable. He was feeling proud on Kookie, who is handling Jimin patiently. Yoongi was instructing Kookie and he was doing what his dad has said to him. Kookie fed Jimin and himself fruits which were in fridge. Kookie was talking with Jimin and Jimin was hearing him. Whenever Kookie went away from his eyesight, even for a nanosecond, he started panicking and started looking for him. He was feeling safe around him. Yoongi was watching everything. Jimin was still scared, but not that much. After some time, Yoongi came there. Jimin started panicking to see him. Yoongi hugged him tightly and tried to calm down. He already made the injection on the way and gave to him. Jimin quickly fell in his arms. Cook went to him. Appa! Yoongi, Cookie, Appa is fine. Dada gave him sleeping shot. Appa needs rest, na? Don't worry, Appa will be fine soon. Cookie doesn't need to worry. Cook hugged him tightly. Dada, Cookie was so scared. Yoongi looked at him. Oh, baby, why are you crying now? You did a great work. You handled your Appa so well. I'm so proud of you. No need to cry, okay? You are your dada, Appa's strong baby, na? Cook wiped his tears. Yes, Cookie is a strong baby. Cookie won't cry. Dada, Appa will be fine, na? Yoongi, Appa will be fine. Tomorrow when Appa will wake up, he will forget everything. Appa only got panic attack, but because of Cookie, it didn't get worse. Cook, really? That means Appa is fine? Yoongi, really? Appa is fine. Now let's go to room. Appa need rest, na? Cook, Utti. Just like Yoongi said, next morning when Jimin woke up, he didn't remember anything. Yes, he got the worst panic attack, but Cookie handled him so maturely in guidance of Yoongi. Yoongi told Jimin whatever happened yesterday. Jimin was feeling guilty to push Cookie. Both Yoonkook assured him that it wasn't his fault. He wasn't in his right sense. Yoongi took him to psychiatrist and after examining him, he declared Jimin is fine. It's just he saw something related to his past trauma. That's why he got panic attack. There is nothing to worry. He only needs love and care. Jimin told him that he planned to go to amusement park with Kookie. So Min family went to amusement park together. Cookie was only 5 years old, but the way he handled Jimin without panicking is commendable. No matter how much small or big child is, when it comes on parents or family, then everyone becomes mature, just like our Cookie. Neither I am a doctor nor from medical field, so maybe I was wrong too, but I know one thing, that trauma can't be healed fully, especially traumatic past. Time to time it comes out to haunt you. Trauma only has one treatment, love and support. If life partner is good and family is supportive, then you can come out from any trauma, right? Trauma is something which can't be forgotten, but if partner is good and understanding, then it's a big relief. He or she will try to fill it with his or her love. The end. Author's note. That's it for today. I hope you all like it. It was the requested story for one shot. I hope I didn't disappoint you. I know story was emotional. I already gave you warning to bring your tissue papers. Everyone has a past, but the people who has traumatic past, they can't move on this easily. Even after years, if they see something related to their trauma, no matter how much small or big is that thing, for a normal person, that person easily got triggered and it can affect their life too. If partner is good and understanding, then he or she will try to pull out you from your traumatic past and fill your life with happiness. I hope you all enjoyed it. We will meet soon with new story. Till then, take care of yourself. Love you all. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share, and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Thanks for watching.